wanna see something cool?
Hi! What's going on?
Is something the matter?
If we're caught here, then that can mean one thing. I knew it! What just happened? That means this is all the screen time we are getting in this episode.
But we hardly ever get any screen time.
Well, this can mean only one thing. It's her lack of presence doing this. Are you blaming me?
Don't forget to subscribe!
Hi everyone! Princess Lifeline here, and welcome back to my channel. Gotcha! Call me Coco. I am the mermaid princess of the South Pacific Ocean.
My name is Karen. I am the mermaid princess of the Antarctic Ocean. My name is Noelle, and I am the mermaid princess of the Arctic Ocean. I am the pretty Adari who fights for love and for courage. I am Sailor Jupiter. I'll fill you with regret. It'll leave you numb. My name is Sarasa. I am Ichi's sister. Hey, don't forget about me. I'm Roka, and I am Sarasa's sister-in-law.
My name is Kisasoma. The animal is the zodiac that symbolizes ancient times.
Call me Hirosoma. The animal that symbolizes the zodiac is the sheep, and that is me.
A fine pleasure to meet you. My name is Kokuko. My name is Amakina. I can transform into Amulet Heart, Amulet Spade, Amulet Clover, Amulet Diamond, Amulet Angel, Amulet Devil, and Amulet Fortune. Hello, my name is Lydia. I can transform into Iris Heart.
My name is Bert. I can transform into Green Heart. I am Mika Robin, a treasure hunter. Pleasure to meet you.
My name is Kaylee.
I am Ochako Uraka.
Let's go! Hey! Nice to meet you!
Call me Nejiri Haro.
I am Ishika Tendo. Pleasure to meet you. What's up, a black star? I'm the moment.
I am the head of the Maruri family.
I am Kanami Chidori. It's a pleasure.
My name is Hestia. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi there, I'm Machi. Nice to meet you. I am called Rola. Be grateful, I'm not giving you any punishment.
I am Lapicel. Pleased to meet you.
You can call me Sister Nana. Nice to meet you.
My name is Snow White. Pleasure to meet you.
About us, I'm Nikita 1. And I'm Nikita 2. My name is Hikaru Shido. I represent the element of fire.
My name is Fuhoshi, and I represent the element of wind.
I'm Umi Ryuzaki, and I represent the element of water.
Hi, I'm Happy. I'm an Exceed from Extalia, and a member of the Fairy Tale Guild.
Good day, I'm Carla. I am an Exceed as well. And we are also in the Fairy Tale Guild.
Hey there, I'm Wendy Marvel. I'm the Sky Dragon Slayer.
My name is Maria Combo. I'm the only son of Fairy Tale's mage, Nakao Combo. And I'm a mage of the Fairy Tale Guild.
I'm Hannah Kosho. I am the mermaid princess of the South Atlantic Ocean.
Glad to meet you. I'm Rina Toy, and I am the princess of the North Atlantic Ocean.
Hiya, I'm Manatsu. It's a pleasure. Hi, I'm Aaron. Nice to meet you. Call me Tony Simotori. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Becky, and I'm the head of one.
I am Java. Anna! I'm down!
Hey, I'm Julia. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm Honey Primitive. I'm Honey Virginia. Nice to meet you. My friend Cora. Anna, and you. My name
heard that? Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Hey there, I'm Corina from yesterday.
Hi everyone, here's your host, Girl Baby.
With the pulsating power of a driving disco rhythm, who's the queen of the boogie beat? I tribute summon Diane Ito, the Boogie Master!
Hi everyone, my name is Kimberly. Hi everyone, it's Kimberly. Hi, I'm Jasmine, a cheerleader. Hi, I'm Princess Kawa. And I'm Coraline.
So let's get the show on the road.
Previously, we spoke about Corina in the being a lesbian in the remake. Now we're going to explore why Corina is a sweet, nice girl in the remake and losing her rich bitch snob traits and going into more of a Zoe Lee type character. And is like Kiara Brightfield from Go Princess Pretty Cure, Kairi from Kingdom Hearts, May from Pokemon the series, Jasmine from Pokemon the series Diamond and Pearl Sinnoh League Victors, Zoe Lee from Miraculous Ladybug, and Kimi Toto from Fruits Basket 2019. Corina / Mint is more of a soft-spoken, calm person and rarely gets mad. And she works and helps, but only a little bit. She still loves dancing, especially ballet. Mint's personality is still bossy in it, but only with Ichigo. But she still has a lot of patience compared to her 2002 self, and she's more shy and tsundere-like, trying to open up to her fellow Mew Mews like Bridget and Kiki.
Did you know that?
Kiki, who lings up her lip mouth, now has a cat-like smile like Pikachu and Hanyu, and blush was added to all 5 girls for shading and definition, much like Higurashi, Go, and Sotsu from Kronishimation and Fruits Basket 2019 on certain characters.
Now you know!
Now let's compare Corina's remake personalities to these girls as mentioned. Kiara Brightfield moves primarily at her own pace, but while she is friendly and playful, especially with those that she considers close. She handles herself maturely and is admired for her prettiness and charm. She is nice, but strict with herself and is always serious when working or handling pretty cure duty, to the point that she was considering quitting her job as a model, despite how much she enjoyed it to solely focus on that. And she's usually sweet, and she's even kind-hearted. But she can be headstrong at times, and she was influenced by her famous mother, and she strives to be a top model, and she has the strength to pursue it head-on. Therefore, she is highly active as a model and appears in many magazines and fashion shows. Being a fashionista, she loves wearing new outfits to display herself, and she likes giving others advice. Kiara has a bit of a sweet tooth at times, with her favorite sweet being marbled donuts. May is a generally sweet and optimistic girl. She enjoys feminine and cute things as well as, in fact, shopping. In fact, she and Brock occasionally went on shopping trips together throughout Pokemon the series Ruby and Sapphire. May cares about her appearance, sometimes spending so much time in front of the mirror that it causes her traveling companions to become frustrated with her. Such isn't the bicker the better. May is also interested in helping other people with romantic problems. Though she is generally kind, she occasionally argues with her little brother Max. The two had arguments since Max's debut episode, but one of their most notable was in Take This House and Shove It. May's harsh words to Max made him declare that he hated May and ran away for a portion of the episode. Even though she had been angry, May quickly felt guilty for hurting Max's feelings and became very worried that he would be hurt on his own. In Date Expectations, when Max again went missing, May revealed that she had promised her mother to always take care of Max on their journey, and was prepared to miss her last chance of qualifying for the Hoenn Grand Festival in order to find him. Though the siblings had many quarrels over their joint travels, May deeply cares for her brother and would go to great lengths to protect him. And as for You Can Never Talo, May heard Brock used to act as a cook during Ash's journeys. As she, Max, and Ash were hungry, she was the one to talk to Brock if she could prepare for some food for them. If a person or a Pokemon were to steal her food, she would become extremely angry, which is demonstrated numerous times. Food was one of the few things May would become angry about, so it was an important tool to show her a different side to her usually cheerful character. When May returned for Pokemon the Series Diamond and Pearl Battle Dimension, she expressed excitement over the chance to eat at 7 Stars restaurant, but having her meal stolen made her enraged. She was later shown enjoying a large cookie, which again affirming her love for food and sweets. When May first left her home, she was only interested in the traveling aspect of a Pokemon journey. This sparked one of May's most memorable quirks in Hoenn, May's Expedition. Starting from a Mudkip mission, May would occasionally make a camera lens with her fingers, pretending that she was the host of a traveling show. Uniquely for one of Ash's friends, May originally did not like Pokemon, due to the trauma of being swarmed by a group of tentacles when she was little. However, after seeing Ash risking his life to save his Pikachu on the day they met, and later upon forming close bonds with her first 2 Pokemon, Torchic and Wurmple, May grew to care about Pokemon, which helped her overcome her dislike and fear of them. As mentioned, May also enjoys making Pokeblocks, and she first learned about making a Pokeblock in the episode Pokeblock, Stock, and Berry, when she met Kelly. She learned that Kelly's mother owned a Pokeblock shop, and May was curious about it. Kelly then taught her how to use a berry blender. May's first attempt of making a Pokeblock was not successful, but that didn't stop her from trying. In the episode Very Interesting, May continued to make Pokeblocks, calling the result May's Purple Surprise. However, only her Munchlax had taken a liking to it. Later on, Professor Oak had created a Pokeblock recipe for May, which May calls May's Pink Surprise, that is specially made for Munchlax, similarly to the recipe that used to feed Ash's Snorlax. And May uses it to stop her Munchlax from causing too much problems on many occasions. And as for Hi-Ho Silverwind, May revealed that she stayed in contact with many of her friends she made through competing in Pokemon contests, using emails, phone calls, and letters. This included Kelly, Savannah, Sandra, Timmy, Dr. Abby, and Janet. And May also said that being friends with the people she met throughout her journey, and knowing they were cheering for her, gave her the confidence to overcome any nervousness she could face. And throughout her journey with Ash and Brock, and Max, May has changed remarkably as a person and trainer, but maintains her habit of finding popular food spots and her sweet nature. May has also learned not to take her Pokemon for granted, as seen in Cruising for a Losing, when she realized how hard she pushed her Bulbasaur in the Rebella Town contest, and that the first 2 ribbons she won were because her Pokemon came through her. And in addition, May has exceptionally improved her battling skills, as shown in her battle against Rue in the Kanto Grand Festival. Kairi is generally caring, kind-hearted, and not afraid to speak her mind. She is always very cheerful and upbeat, and she is loyal and headstrong and can be rather stubborn sometimes. And she is determined and courageous when she cares about someone who is in danger, often risking her own safety to help them. Her bravery can be somewhat reckless. Examples of her bravery are when she embraced Sora as a Heartless, even though it could be dangerous, and when she offered to journey with Sora despite not having a Keyblade, when she jumped into a corridor of darkness despite not knowing where it could lead, causing Axel to comment she has guts and so on. She dislikes feeling useless, and making her determined to help fight against the Heartless as Keyblade wielder. And, in contrast to Sora and Riku, who were both bothered by not knowing about Kairi's hometown, she took it in stride, and was able to look at the positives about living in the Destiny Islands. Despite this, she still has a strong sense of adventure, helping out with the raft. She also ran into a corridor of darkness, despite that she may have never returned, although she knew that other worlds existed and knew the portal may lead her to Sora and Riku, with Sora having a gummy ship. Zoe Lee is a very sweet girl who can be very caring and nice to anyone that crosses her way, even being able to make friends with someone she just met like Marinette, and she is also very forgiving, showing this in Soul Crusher. After Marinette trips and falls on her, Zoe is also very generous as she gave it to the taxi driver that took her to the Grand Paris the baking goods that Marinette gave her. After hearing from how her children love them, she is also shown to be creative, shown to dye her hair and customize her own shoes. Her greatest dream is to become an actress, and she's very skilled at doing so. However, because she was constantly acting a role, much like Lila and her life, Zoe ended up concealing her true self. And when she was not able to do it anymore, she ended up having no friends back in New York. After moving to Paris to live with her maternal family, she pretends to be like her mother and half-sister in order to please them and to be accepted by them. She also wants to fit in, which is why she was always acting. After being deacclimatized, she learned the way that she was acting was wrong, and she decided to stop hiding her true self. Jasmine is typically gentle and soft-spoken, though in battle she is marked more confident and somewhat aggressive. In Nerves of Steelix, she was not afraid to take on Team Rocket and was quite vocal in letting Ash know that she wouldn't go easy on him during battle. Jasmine holds herself to account a role as Olivine City's gym leader, and also expects these standards to be upheld by her apprentices. She is, however, very mindful of her limitations and will seek time away from her gym leader duties to collect herself. Her battling strategy is simply to attack her opponent's Pokémon. Jasmine's handling of Steelix and 4 roads diverged in a Pokémon port was much the same as her strategy during her battle against Ash in Nerves of Steelix. In both cases, she was reliant on Steelix's Iron Tail and Sandstorm. She, however, hopes to implement changes like adding offensive techniques to improve her skills as a gym leader.
And don't forget about Kimi! Kimi is depicted as an outgoing, giggly, happy, fun-loving girl. When she has a cheerful attitude, she is also manipulative and a mischief maker. When Yuki first meets her, she manipulates him into sharing chocolates his fan club had given him, and she intentionally antagonizes the Prince Yuki fan club. And not because she likes Yuki, but because she wants to spite the girls and feel good about herself. Yuki even describes her as a person who seems to deliberately pick fights with people and can't understand why she wants people to dislike her. Kimi is also a narcissistic, superficial, materialistic, and vain girl, and believes all men love her, and as long as they like her, she can go out with many people as she wants. The members of Yuki's fan club describe her as a woman who deceives men with her looks, and calls her a devilish woman, which is confirmed when Kakeru mentions that Kimi likes to seduce boys who already have girlfriends. She often gives things naughty interpretations and uses sex appeal to get her way. For example, she flirts with a teacher to get him to give the student council a new whiteboard. Although she acts cute and innocent in front of the boys at school, she can be violent as well. Like when she underwent a drastic change in voice and punched Kakeru in the stomach when he tried to tell Yuki about her true nature. Kimi is noted to be quite childish, as she refers to herself as the third person and talks in a very cutesy voice and manner. Despite that, she often takes charge and is quite clingy, pushy, and bossy, especially towards more submissive people like Machi. And she is also dramatic, selfish, spoiled, and believes that everything belongs to her, and that everything has to go her way. She changes her mind and quickly pretends to care about other people when she, in reality, doesn't care at all. She doesn't trust people and she quickly betrays them when her idea of them doesn't match reality. And despite these eccentric personality traits, Kimi's actions are done more out of a comedic sense rather than out of malice.
Overall, these female lovely ladies actually do have the same personality as Corina / Mint from Tokyo Mew Mew Power New. And this is something that is very ironic because they too are very kind, generous, beautiful, and smart. Unlike the 2002 version of Corina / Mint.
She's prettier, more mature, sexier, and smarter. Actually,
Those girls actually have a good connection of their own, even though they have the same personality. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. What do you think? If you appreciate it, please be sure to super smash that like button. And be sure to follow my social media platforms in the description below and Team Life Light's fandom channels. Please be sure to leave a comment below and please give us your open-minded thoughts. Because we here at Team Life Light's fandoms do not condone harassment, violence, or trolls allowed. Or otherwise, Ren Hoek from Comedy Central's The Ren and Stimpy Show will haunt you down till the ends of the Shadow Realm. Please be sure to subscribe to our videos and click the notification bell. You'll never miss a video the second it goes live on YouTube and Google. With that being said, thanks for watching and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!